things about autism that I didn't educate myself about. But I am so happy that I have a village at home, on the media, and people who loves us genuinely, who wants the best for Kingston. I understand the pain you are going through as a mom. You kind of give me single mom, and I'm sorry. I really am sorry. So this whole thing that you paint to the people to say that I would not give away my child or this or that and the whole 9 yard, we are not grabbing it. We all know how difficult it is to raise an autistic child. Plus, you have work. You have to go to work. You're trying to build yourself on social media. It is really, really pressuring for you. So I understand the level of sadness that you're going through. If you had entered the chat with more positivity, you will maybe have help up to this day. There's a lot of people in New Jersey who follows you where you live, and at the end of the day, they would have helped you out. I know that you're frustrated. I know raising an autistic child by yourself, because I know your husband doesn't help out. Because when you talk about your daughter, you say me, me, me. I am happy I don't have to say me, me, me. I am happy that I have a stepmother in my son's life who actually loves him the way she does. I am happy that I have a father in my child's life to be there for his son. I am super happy that the stepmother and the dad and their entire family accept Kingston as family. And we have seen it on the internet where she brought Kingston in the camera and you could see the love. Remember, love doesn't hide and love doesn't lie. So at the end of the day, all the proof is there. You could not let me feel any less of myself as a parent. I did not ship my son under the rock or to a stranger. I shipped him to his biological father and a stepmother who loves him. And he's in a family where he has more kids to play with, more people to talk to, and have a better life. You were the same one who got so upset. When I took him to Jamaica. And then you got upset again when I take him back to America. Decide what you really, really want to say about Kingston and say it. Because all of what you're doing is not adding up. I took him to Jamaica, that was a bad decision. I took him to America, that was a bad decision. Now he's with his father, that's still a bad decision. You are giving obsession about me and I don't understand why. But I see through you. I see that you are very sad. You're sad because you were married at 19 and you did not get to do all the things that you want to do. You envy everybody who lived their early childhood and they want to be in. It is very obvious that you don't want to be in that marriage. It's very obvious. Because if you were in love like the way you say you are in love, you wouldn't let people's business that they talk about themselves be an issue to you. And it's just not my business. You do it to almost everybody you can find on the internet. And this is giving obsession on other people's life. You are obsessive over other people's life. And that shows each and every one of us who is sensible enough, who is educated enough, that you are a sad individual. You are. You are. And this is why when it's time to cuss you out, I don't get any vibes to cuss you out. You are not that hot. Even Kimmy, who is new, was hotter than you. You are not that hot. You are not that hot. I will keep up in English, you know. I understand what you're going through. You are not the only one who married young and wanted an outside life and want to have nice 20s. And I think the husband that you have let you dress like a grandma. You are so, you know how sewing just start wear back. We have never seen you in a wig. But yet still you're a hot gal. It is not adding up. Last night when you were talking about my body and how nice you look and natural wings. Remember in that you said, when I do my body, and then you catch yourself and say, you remember, go and watch back her video. She said, when I do my body, and then she caught herself and then she said, if I should ever do my body, girl, you're hating girls out here who got their body done. For a female like me, I got my body done because I love to wear naked clothes. These little long slippers weren't working out for me, so I need stiflers. This little mummy belly wasn't working out for me, so I need a flatters. So I got a flat tummy, I got a stiff breast, and I got a little body. You understand? My butt is not all that big, but it's clocking right now. That's why I went back. I want a fat ass. And now it's getting fat. The thing is, for 29, you are actually looking older than me. I could not guess in a million years that you were 29 years old. I could not guess in a friend. We were in a relationship. We were in a relationship, and if I'm in a relationship and he needed my help, I was going to be there for him. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. So I have never married somebody that I wasn't with. All my marriages, I was in a relationship. And when they don't work, I didn't do like you. I didn't stay. The first guy that I married was, I don't even want to talk the job that he does. But he was up there, darling. He was up there. It didn't work. I didn't want to be there anymore, so I left. The second marriage, that was my boyfriend. Yes, he was younger than me. He was a hothead. But we were in a relationship. They all loved me. And we all know about Vavi. And me and Vavi still didn't work. That you start to pick on people. Because that's what you did. You pick on me. You picked on me. Because you're like, oh my God, why is this girl living? Why can she do all of this? And I'm still stuck here in a marriage for a decade that I don't want to be in. I can see the pretending happiness on your face. It shows. We see it. We see it. We see it. They say Vonnie is a menace. But at least Vonnie talk about herself. You're a menace. They say Vonnie is unhappy and I am unhappy. Let us tell you something. Come here. Let me tell you something. They say Ivan is unhappy. They say Unforgettable K is unhappy. And you know what both of us have in common? We talk about ourselves. Your unhappiness is bitter. You're the type of person that because you are unhappy, you want to put it on other people. You are the type who look in your life and look in the mirror and said, if she's happy, I am unhappy and she's happy, I'm going to take her happiness from her. No. This is not hyping up Vonnie. I know that Vonnie is a load of shit. But listen to me. When I talk facts. Vonnie is very unhappy, but she talks about herself. Y'all said I'm unhappy, but I'm always talking about myself. Vonnie is more unhappier than me because she make people business be her business. I make my business be my business. So at the end of the day, me and Vonnie is still not the same, but Vonnie is doing way better than Urbana. I don't want any friend from Vonnie. Vonnie is a load of shit. We know this. But the truth is just the fucking truth. The truth is the truth. She's giving unhappier than Vonnie. She's giving unhappier than Vonnie. Vonnie can hype her up because they have similar things in common. They like people business. Me and them don't have no similar thing in common. I don't like people business. I only like mine. I sit here and I talk about myself 24/7. My life. You listen, I therapize myself or whatever the word is. And I feel better when I talk my stories. I said, okay, I got over this. Bye. Next. I don't make people's business be my business. I make my business be my business. And sometimes I talk too much for real. But yet, guess what? It works for me. Everybody does what works for them. Urbana, sort out yourself. We won't even do another video on you. Next thing, you cannot body shame a girl who takes care of themselves. You talk about, let me fix my camera. Can you want me to get speaker spooky? Let's do speaker spooky. Are you guys seeing me clearly? Hold on. Are you guys seeing me clearly? If you are really like how you're really obsessed with me, you already know this. I love tattoos. I love tattoos. I love tattoos. You said I'm chopped. Where you see chops? Everybody know when you get a tummy tuck, it's a scar around your belly. I cover mine. I still look hot. I still look hot. I wish I could strip on this. I am so confident I would strip my entire clothes. I am so confident I am so confident with the skin I'm in. I can strip my entire clothes. Listen, but I don't have to do that to prove to anybody. Because you have seen me. You all have seen me. You are not confident. You are not confident. Don't let these people who are hypocrites trick you and tell you that natural body wins when people actually love themselves. You don't love yourself. You're a hater. If you love yourself, you wouldn't hate people this much. You are a hater. You are obsessed with me. You are every girl who loves themselves, fix themselves to the liking of their own selves. You're unhappy. You are very unhappy, and we all see it. I am never going to tell you to leave your husband, but see if you can find a way to bring the spark back. Because I am telling you, the moment that spark comes back in your marriage, you won't have time to be obsessing over other people's life. And love your daughter. Dress her up and show her off. Stop hiding her from the world because you're ashamed. We all know she's autistic, and this is why you beat your chest this side to say, my daughter is autistic, and this and that, and all of this. No. Stop hiding her from the world. It is not a secret. You let us know, but you don't want anyone to see her because you're ashamed. Because you look into yourself and say to yourself, the caliber of who I think you should not end up with an autistic daughter. But don't blame yourself, honey. Can I teach you something? Or maybe you already know this. It's not your fault why your daughter is autistic. They say the traits really come from men. But because you feel like you're a top shot and you're top notch, you are ashamed that you have a autistic child. Don't be ashamed. I think she's beautiful without even seeing her. Because I think every child is beautiful. Put some clip in her hair. Make her feel pretty. The way you want to show people's business on the media, show how we want to see how you love on your children. Since I'm a bad mom and I can show how I love on mine, how I cuss mine out, how I do all that with mine. I am a bad mom, but I do all that. If you love your child so much, why have her read those nasty things about me, but yet still not show her? Your happy life is not adding up. Your happy life is not adding up. Your happy life is not adding up. Put it together and then you come back. Put it together and come back. And I don't want nobody over here to say, the girl wants her child to be private from the people them on the media. No, but you want to since you want to mess with other children, you want to mess with other people's kids, start showing how you love on yours. You show toys last night that you bought your child. No. Show us how you love on your child. Show us the real love on your child. Everybody see how I love on Paris and see how Paris love on me. Everybody could tell you that I'm a ᵘŒᵃ to Kingston because I let him run over me. What do you do with your child? The only thing that we know is that you let her read some things about K. We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing.